Corner South Africa, Arsenal 2, Wolves 1. And I'm here with Mr. Caleb.
Yes. You can see the smile on my face. It's only when you win you'll be excited. And I think today is a good one. We had to keep it up. So that's why the boys were determined to win. I like the confidence in some of our players like Declan Rice, exceptional. The defense, Gabriel, William Saliba, two of them always are standing. I like the confidence and the willpower to keep it up. I think if they continue like this, it's going to be a win-win-win situation for the Gunners. And probably that may land the Premier League to the Emirates Stadium.
I think when you're talking about the best defenders in the league currently, you cannot skip those two names, Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes.
Yes, you can't take it away from them, and they are growing in confidence every day. And we are looking forward to that combination we used to have before. So Campbell was one of them. And if you go to other clubs where you have good combinations like Chelsea, Carvalho and John Terry, you go to Man United where you have Nemanja Vidic and Rio Ferdinand. Those are good combinations. And I think Arsenal is building that good combination with these two young talents.
So talking about the game, you know, it was a fantastic one. The first half was a very good one. And then the second half, after the mistake from Zinchenko, it was a frantic finish.
I won't lie to you, I was tensed. I at a point I saw Arsenal, ending the game with a 2-2 draw. But I think it was a wise decision for the coach to have substituted the last substitution that brought in two players, QA and one other person that came in. Those is it Jorginho? Yeah. Those two substitutions were what I would say the masterpiece from the master himself. Because if he had not brought in those two guys, there won't be stability. Especially the wing where Zinchenko was playing from was really shaky. But the introduction of those two guys brought those stability, and that was what killed the game. That was what killed the game.
I'm looking at the fact that Gabriel Jesus today, he made a statement weeks ago saying goal scoring is not his strongest point, but he brings other things to the team. And today we saw what he brings to the team. We've always been seeing it every season. We saw it last season and we have seen it today. We've seen it in games before.
I really would say that he brings some quality to the team, but he needs competition. At the same time, not only him, when he was substituted and Nketiah came in, he was like, we have lost it all in the front because there was no presence of any striker there. He didn't do anything there. And with rumors here and there saying that Arsenal wants to buy Ivan Toney from Brentford, I think that would be a good competition for those two strikers. With Toney, I think Nketiah will go to the bench permanently, and it will be between Gabriel Jesus and himself. And with that, you can be sure that when you have Jesus in the field, he will put in his best. And when you have Toney in the field also, you have another masterclass.
Two different kind of strikers.
Yes, two different kind of strikers. Toney is more physical and more competitive, but Gabriel Jesus is more technical and skillful. So in some cases you can play the two of them. They will still be able to shoot in properly. That's what most major teams do. If you watch Manchester City, you will see an Alvarez one way, you will see Haaland the other way. So that's how it's supposed to be.
Well, this is a period where we have so many games to play. This December period. And then Tomiyasu going off injured today.
Well, I won't say he's injured, because you can see from the action of the coach quickly what happened to us last season is his affliction should not rise the second time. Yes, so he quickly brought him out, replaced him with another person, say, boy, go and rest, you have more time to play. And that is the best. It won't be a challenge for us more in the back line, because by January we should have Jordan Timbers back, and that will bring in more quality to the team. That is, and what we suffered last time will be minimized. The area Arsenal needs to see how they can get another presence is somebody that can assist Declan Rice. That position, to me, does not have a good replacement for now. To me, it does not have a good replacement for now. Yes,
have you written Thomas Partey off?
No, Jorginho is there. Thomas Partey is recovering from injury. And you don't expect him to put in 100%. So you need somebody there that can complement their effort.
Let's talk about TROSSARD coming in at that number 10 role. Because it's looking like, we've cried for depth in this club. You understand? And if you look at the game, the Brentford game, you look at the Lens game, there was a name, Kai Havertz, in those two games. And then today, Kai Havertz being on the bench and TROSSARD coming in that position and, doing a good job today.
Yes, he did a good job, but if you ask me, I think the person that will stand in for that properly will be Kai Havertz, because you look at the experience, you look at the confidence, they are not the same. Kai Havertz is more calm, more relaxed because he has played in big parties much more than TROSSARD. So I think it's, to me, an opportunity for TROSSARD to grow, which over time we will have that quality from him. But for that position currently, I think Kai Havertz will be a future for Arsenal in that position.
So you go with Kai Havertz?
I go with Kai Havertz. He has the confidence, he has the capacity, and he has the experience. And that is what a player needs. He's not in a hurry. He holds the ball with confidence, and that is how it works. Over time, yes, he may not be getting it right now, but over time, his input in the team will pay off, and it will be a good buy for Arsenal.
So in today's game, who is your man of the match?
That is a difficult one, but I give it to the captain, Odegaard. Odegaard did very well, and the goal he scored gave him the edge. So I give it to him.
Let's talk about Odegaard. He was looking off for some time. He had the injury layoff and all that, and now he's back with 2 goals in 2 games, the Lens game and now this game. So is he back?
I won't say he was off. Injury took him off. Yeah. But look at how quick he was able to pick up. So that's to say that he has a lot to offer. Injury took him off. So he wasn't off deliberately, or he didn't lose form. And when he came back from that injury, he shook it off, and look at the quality he has brought into the team. He's a good player. Any day, anytime.
There was an argument here today. Okay. I know you heard. Some persons were saying, We'll talk about Bukayo Saka, but the argument was about Bukayo Saka. Some fans were saying, fans of rival fans, if Bukayo Saka was from Brazil or any elite national team, he would be on the bench.
I don't think they are correct. I don't base argument on sentiment. I support Arsenal. I support Man U. I support Chelsea. The question is, if he's playing for the Brazilian national team, who is he playing against? As in, who is competing with him?
In that position.
In that position. Anthony is playing in the Premier League. And so, will you compare their productivity? 2 persons going to the same farm, and 1 person is working more than the other person. So it's obvious that if he was playing for Brazilian national team, he would find his place in the team comfortably. If you go to France, where they mentioned also, yes, France has a squad that has quality. But you cannot outright the smartness, the intelligence, and the confidence of Bukayo Saka. In that position, even if he will not start in the first game, but I bet you 2-3 matches, the coach will prefer him to whoever is there. And he will find his place as a first-team player, not as a substitute. I can bet it anywhere, any day, any team, currently the whole world. Bukayo Saka will find his feet and he will play well.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.